Emily, Laser Princess, Pink Raccoon, Wine. Season 6, Episode 4, Flooded. And yeah, this is another one of those episodes that I really hate because it delves into things that, frankly, don't belong in a show about an imbued hunter and her witch friend and their loser, reject, mundane, wannabe vampire hunter associate Xander. Yeah. For the record, the hyper banality of much of this season really bugs me. That house had serious pre existing problems. Willow and Tara then fucked Buffy over hard, wasting the money that Joyce left them, or left Buffy, obviously using the Buffy bot to scam the insurance companies. Like, the whole thing is bad. The whole thing is bad from every angle. Like, even Autumn people would look at the stuff going on and go, like, this is horrible. This shouldn't be. Even decades ago, medical bills were bankrupting people in a certain country. In a certain country, I know most of the civilized world has universal health care. Some of us don't have the luxury of, oh, Jesus, the bruise growing. I wore this dress because it covers the bruise from my second attempt to donate plasma and getting stuck bad by the technicians. Anya kinda does have a point in context. She is simply expressing the evil of a certain socioeconomic mindset that I can't talk about because it's evil to mention how things are going in this country at all in any honest way. Don't believe Xander, Anya. Good job. Boots are made for walking. Bank people are evil. You're free to disagree with me with that, but I wonder if anyone actually would, like, sincerely. Um, Honestly, Buffy is fully justified in robbing that bank at this point. I mean, she stopped. She could have easily stopped the robbery, and I imagine she probably wasn't as motivated because they had just turned down her loan. But yeah, yeah. Um, Probably should have. Probably should have. Xander Anya's storyline is getting so boring. It was never interesting from the beginning. Giles is back. The gang's all here. Do a heist. Scooby's could totes end Buffy's money problem. Willow could end Buffy's money problem. Giles could end Buffy's money problem for the entire course of the season from this point on. But they keep wanting to bring it back because they want to keep reinforcing the attitude that you don't deserve to live if you're not being exploited by a corporate overfeed. That's just what the show is saying. I'm not saying anything controversial and bringing it up. It is the text, not even subtext of the show. Capitalism good. Accept your place as a minion of some evil corporation or die on the streets. That's what the show and this country say. And I'm tired of being censored for saying something that is not in any way untrue and being called misinformation. It's ridiculous. It is. Imagine being resurrected in in a reality with a positive afterlife would really suck hard. I imagine it would. The triad or whatever, very amusing early on. Yeah, the first part of the season where they're just being what they should be. And I know, yeah, it makes sense in context because Warren is a truly malignant individual. So yeah, of course he's gonna like do something really, really awful at some point. But Jonathan and Andrew, I can see both. Well, Jonathan, obviously, I love Jonathan. He's one of the funniest characters in the show, and they could have done so much better with him, one way or another. Even as a villain, they could have made a better villain of him. But no, they went the way they did, and whatever. Giles starting proper anti-magic crap. Yeah, getting early on an attacking Willow for doing the same thing that everyone else in the show does. Of course, it's not because of her sexuality. Obviously, Willow's problem has nothing to do with her sexuality. Why would you say that? Just because all the straight people can use magic at will and it's no problem ever? Buffy's death was unnatural by the rules Giles is saying he's all about. Yeah, he's the one who's obsessed with the fucking natural law and shit. Buffy's death was not a part of that. So resurrecting her is not morally wrong by his own standards. Spike and Buffy. Ugh, more of this crap. Spike should have more resources than he seems to. I did bring that up before about Angel, didn't I? Just weird. Someone could live that long and not be able to help with such mundane crap. Yeah, I mean, if you live for several hundred years and you're not rich as fuck, there's something wrong with you intellectually. I'm sorry. Trio scheming, Jonathan geeking out, Andrew is never going to get any less pathetic, and the really bad one just sucks. Yeah. Warren's real bad. Xander with a hammer, piece of table, and a caveman dumb expression is his essence personified. Yeah. Lumpy Giles. LOL. And this one is in all caps. Buffy should not have to deal with money crap. Give her whatever she needs, people. She saves the world on a regular basis. Stop making her work a shit job just to validate your enthusiasm for a broken socioeconomic system. It's not worth it. Ay, it's so frustrating. Even in our fiction, we cannot have anything good because advertising and capital end up ruining everything, regardless of what we do. It's just frustrating. Giles in denial about sweatshops, of course. Neo-lib jackass, I no longer like him at all. Don't censor this. This is my opinion. I am allowed to have my opinion. If you're censoring it, you're saying I'm not allowed to have my opinion. And the reality of that is, it's just you're a fucking fascist. You cannot tolerate any attitude, any opinion other than your own. You're a fascist. I'm not saying people shouldn't be allowed to be capitalist. I'm just saying it's disgusting on a moral level. It's repugnant. I believe that. I'm not misinforming anyone. I'm not saying anything horrible. Just leave me alone. I don't even have anyone fucking following me or watching my videos. It's insane. The amount of time and attention that TikTok and the people